Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Your mom just told me that your father has passed away. How are you holding up?
Oh, hey, Jen. Yeah, I'm doing about as good as can be expected. It was so unexpected. I mean, none of us saw this coming. I just can't believe he's gone. Didn't have the best relationship with him, but still, he was my dad.
I know. I can't imagine what you're going through. Is there anything I can do to help you? Is there anything you need?
No, I don't think so. I just need some time to process all this.
Of course, sweetie. I'll deal with everything. You don't need to worry about anything. I'll make your favorite dinner tonight and we can just relax and think about nothing tonight. Okay? I'll also get your favorite dessert and some beer too. You can just sit back and do nothing.
Oh, that's sweet and all, but when I said that I wanted some time to process, I kind of meant on my own.
On your own?
Yeah, like, I'm gonna spend some time at my mom's place. I just think that I should be with her during this time. She's not gonna know what to do without him, so I really need to be there for her right now. You understand, don't you?
Oh, yeah, of course. Your mom must be completely distraught. I completely understand. I can pack you a bag if you'd like, just to make sure you've got everything you need.
No, it's fine. I'll pack it when I get back home. There's some things that I want to make sure are in there, and it's just easier if I do it myself.
Oh, okay. Is there anything at all I can do for you?
No, just give me the space I need.
Okay then. Well, I guess I'll see you later when you come home to pack, and then, well, whenever you feel ready to come home again.
Yeah, I'm not sure when that'll be, but thanks for waiting and stuff.
Yeah, of course. I'm always here for you. I love you.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you later.
Okay, I'll see you later. Hey babe, how are you doing? How's your mom as well? Are you both holding up okay? Anthony?
Huh? Oh, Jenny, yeah, we're doing okay, I guess. I'm still not certain that I should leave my mom yet, though. I think I might have to stay with her for a few more days, maybe up to a week. I don't really know. All I do know is that my mom isn't ready to be on her own yet.
Oh, that's okay. I know you just want to be there for your mom and do the best that you can do to make sure that she's okay. I can always come over though. I can bring some food, as I doubt your mom will want to cook anything at the minute. I could also bring you some extra clothes or anything else that you might need.
No, it's fine. You don't need to come over.
I honestly don't mind, Anthony. Let me help out. At least a little bit.
Look, I told you that I don't want you coming over, so stop trying to force your way into this. My father's death has nothing to do with you. In fact, I don't want you coming to his funeral either. You just need to back off and leave me alone. Got it?
What? Why are you being so mean and short with me?
Because, frankly, you're annoying me.
I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, well, I told you that I wanted to be alone, and you're here trying to shove your way into my life and into my mom's life too. I don't want you coming over here, and if I did, I would have asked you. You shouldn't just be inviting yourself somewhere you're not wanted.
Well, as your wife, I feel as if it's my duty to try and help you through this difficult time. You and your mom. I don't get why you're getting so upset. All I'm trying to do is make sure that you're both okay and that you're both getting everything you want and need.
Well, the thing I want from you right now is for you to go away. That's it.
Well, fine then. If that's what you want.
It is, and like I said, I don't want you coming to his funeral either. I only want family there.
But I am your family.
Precisely, you're my family, not my mom and dad's. You have nothing to do with them, so you can just go to work or whatever the day of the funeral.
Seriously? After 5 years of marriage, you still don't count me as a part of your family? That's really messed up.
Oh, don't make this about you. My dad is the one who died. You really shouldn't be trying to make everything about you at this point in time.
I'm not making this about me. I am sorry that your dad has died. However, the way you are acting is completely uncalled for. I understand that people mourn in their own ways and that mourning doesn't necessarily follow a strict pattern, but I am not going to sit back and let you be so horrible to me. That's not happening.
Well, there's nothing you can do about it, so you're just gonna have to deal with it.
No, I'm not.
What are you gonna do about it, huh? That's right, nothing. You're my wife, so you have to just do what I tell you to. So if I tell you not to annoy me anymore, then you're gonna have to do that. And you just have to accept it when I act however I want to.
No, I actually don't. I'm not going to let you treat me like that. I'm your wife, not your dog. And if you're going to try and treat me like rubbish, then you can just stay at your mom's place until you're ready to apologize.
That's fine by me. It just means that I'll finally get that peace and quiet that I've been wanting.
God, what is up with you? You are acting like a complete asshole.
What a nice thing to say to someone who's just lost his father.
Yeah, well, it's true. And if your dad could see how you're treating me right now, he'd be ashamed of you. And you know it.
Whatever, just leave me alone, would you?
Sure, fine. Whatever. See you whenever.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Hope, how are you doing? I'm so sorry about your loss.
Oh, Jenny, thank you. I'm doing, well, in all honesty, I'm doing terribly. I constantly miss him, and I don't know what I'm doing half of the time. I feel like there's a piece of me missing, you know? I'm just grateful that Anthony has you to help him get through all this. You have been such a rock to him. He seems as if he's processing everything quite well whenever he pops around.
Huh? What do you mean when he pops around? Isn't he staying with you at the minute?
Staying with me? No, he's not been here. In fact, he hasn't been over too often, despite what has happened. I thought he would be over more, considering his father has just passed away. But I thought that perhaps he was finding comfort in you, which I was quite happy with as well. You are his wife, and a wonderful one at that.
Oh, well, thank you, Hope. The fact that you have such faith in me as a wife really means a lot to me.
I mean it. I know that you do your best to make sure that Anthony is well looked after and loved. I don't think you could have found a better woman to be with. You truly are a wonderful daughter-in-law, and if I had ever been blessed to have a daughter, I hope she would have been just like you.
Thank you, Hope. I hope you know that I couldn't have asked for a better mother-in-law either. You are extremely kind, and I'm so sorry this terrible thing has happened to you. Philip was such a lovely man as well. You were lucky to have him.
Yeah, I guess I was. Thank you, Jenny.
Well, if you don't mind, I can pop around later and bring you some food if you'd like. We can then just chat and spend some time reminiscing if that would help at all.
Yes, I think I would like that very much. I haven't really had a chance to just talk about Phil, as everyone seems to think that simply mentioning his name will leave me in tears. I mean, don't get me wrong, it will, but I would still like to talk about all of the good memories that we've had with someone who knew him as well. I think it would help.
Well then, I'll make my way over. I should be able to get to yours at about 7? Is that okay?
Yes, that sounds lovely. Will Anthony be coming with you?
Oh, he's not really feeling up to reminiscing just yet. He's still quite broken up about it all.
That's okay. I understand. I'll be happy to just have a girls' evening then.
Okay, I'll see you soon then.
I'll see you soon. And Jenny, thank you again. You truly are a treasure.
So he's not actually been staying with his mom? Where has he been running off to then? Because if he's not staying with you, and he's not staying with his mom, he's got to be going somewhere.
Yeah, I know. But I have no clue where he's going. You don't think he's with another woman, do you?
Well,
You do?
it's not something that I want to believe, but it does seem like the most likely scenario, doesn't it? I mean, he's lying to you about where he's going. He's been really weird with you, attitude-wise, being short and rude and just horrible in general. I honestly can't think of a reason why, except for the idea that he's seeing someone else and he's trying to keep it from you.
But why would he do that? I've been a good wife, so I don't know why he would cheat on me.
I have no clue either. I mean, if I were a guy, I would never let you go. But men are stupid sometimes. Who knows what goes through their head?
Yeah, I guess.
Look, try not to think about it too much. You've got the funeral tomorrow and you need to be there for Hope and to grieve yourself. After that, you can start trying to uncover Anthony's weird behavior.
Yeah, you're right. First and foremost, I need to be there for Hope. And even if Anthony doesn't want to go with me to the funeral, I know Hope would like me to be there, and so I'm going to go.
I think it would be best if you did go, for Hope's sake. Let me know how everything goes tomorrow, and if you need to come over tomorrow evening for a few drinks and to just mourn, then you know my door is always open.
Thank you, Paige. I honestly couldn't ask for a better friend.
Well, it's what I'm here for. Love you, girl.
Love you too. Oh my god, Paige. You will not believe what just happened.
Jenny? Is the funeral over already?
No, not entirely. I mean, the church part of the funeral is over. The wake is about to begin, but I'm not going.
Huh? Why not?
Because I finally discovered the reason why Anthony didn't want me at the funeral.
Why?
He decided to take another woman to the funeral instead of me.
Hang on. Another woman?
Yep. I guess you were right about the whole cheating idea. I just can't believe he had the gall to take her to his father's funeral. How could he disrespect me like that?
Because he's a horrible person. That's how. Have you talked to him about it yet?
No. I didn't want to make a scene at the funeral. I couldn't do that to Hope. That's why I left instead.
That's fair. But I'd talk to him ASAP. You deserve to know the truth.
You're right. I'll message him in a little bit and find out what's happening.
Keep me updated. And if you need me to come and kick his ass, I will do so happily.
Thanks, Paige. I'll let you know if I need you to do that. Anthony, we need to talk.
Yeah, we do. I thought I told you not to come to the funeral. I didn't want you there.
Is that because you wanted to take your little girlfriend instead? Yeah, I noticed the blonde on your arm today. In fact, in the dress she was wearing, if you could even call it that, as it hardly covered her top half, I think everyone saw your girlfriend today.
Oh, you're so funny. I know you're just jealous that you look nothing like Angela, that she's so much prettier than you. She's better than you in every way, and you can't stand that, can you?
If you think that I am jealous of your little bimbo, then you're wrong. I mean, I think I've got more brain cells in my pinky finger than she does in her entire head. That's nothing to be jealous of.
Well, whatever. You didn't have to get my mom involved.
What? What are you on about? I never said anything to your mom. I didn't want to upset her more, and she already was today.
Well, she had a few choice things to say to me after you left the wake.
Ever think that perhaps she didn't appreciate you bringing your girlfriend, who she probably had no idea who she was, to your dad's funeral? It was a time to be respectful, and you were anything but respectful. You brought drama to the service that didn't need to be there.
Uh-huh, sure. I bet you just can't stand the fact that I found someone less shrill and demanding than you. You can't stand the fact that I'm happy.
You know what? If she makes you happy, then good for you. But I am done with you and your horrible and disrespectful attitude towards me. I have been a good wife, and this is how you repay me? By embarrassing me in front of your whole family?
I told you not to go to the funeral. You only have yourself to blame for what's happened today.
Actually, I have you to blame for today. You were the one who was selfish and cowardly. If you wanted to end things with me, then you should have said so. Instead, you simply hoped you could get away with cheating on me.
Well,
And the fact that you thought that your mom would be okay with what you did is completely idiotic as well. I don't know if you noticed, but me and Hope get along quite well, and if her reaction is anything to go by, she isn't pleased at all with you.
Well, it doesn't matter. My mom will come around to me eventually.
She's already kicked you out of her house, just like I have, hasn't she?
Huh?
Yeah, all of your stuff is on the sidewalk, and you're not welcome back in my house again.
But...
Anyway, I'm going to go now. I'll be sending you the divorce papers soon. See ya.
Jenny!
After discovering Anthony's infidelity, I wasted no time in sending for divorce papers. I thankfully owned the house, so I was able to throw him out with no repercussions. With nowhere to go, as his mom refused to let him stay at hers, Anthony was forced to move in with his new girlfriend. Sadly for him, she lived in a horrible little rundown apartment. She also decided that she didn't want to work now that she had a boyfriend, so Anthony was forced to make all of the money for the two of them. As for me and Hope, we actually kept in contact, as we both considered each other as family. Even though things didn't work out between me and Anthony, I was incredibly grateful to still have Hope in my life.
Hey, dinner. Huh? Not huh. I'm saying I want dinner. Well, even if you say dinner, first of all, where are you? Where? I'm obviously at home. What are you talking about? Wait, what about work? I finished early today. I worked without a break for lunch and got off early. So I'm hungry. Hurry up. Oh, I see. If that was the case, you could have let me know. You're always home, so it's not necessary to always keep you posted. By the way, where are you now? Right now, I'm out shopping near the train station. Ugh, the head of the house comes home, and you're not even prepared with dinner. You really are a useless wife, aren't you? No, it's still early in the evening, and I didn't know you'd be coming home this early. Listen here, a wife should be ready to serve her husband's meal as soon as he gets home. The bath isn't even ready. What's going on? That's because I didn't know you'd be coming home at this time. Stop making excuses. Just hurry home and get dinner and a bath ready. I'm tired, okay? I just got here, so it'll probably take another hour. Huh? You really are useless. Fine. I'll just go eat out. What? Just wait a little longer. The shopping will be done soon and... Oh, there's some leftover food in the fridge. You can nibble on that if you want. I can't eat that. As long as I wait for you, I'm going to eat outside, so it's good. Don't ever serve me leftovers. Fine, I get it. That's a point off for you. Don't make me mad. Yes, I understand. Hey, over this Sunday, my mom and dad are coming. So just prepare a decent meal, okay? What? Why all of a sudden? Don't ask me about that. My parents just said they want to come over. Isn't that enough? What? You didn't ask why they want to come over? It doesn't really matter what their purpose is. Besides, I told them it would be fine to meet somewhere else, but they insisted they wanted to come to the house. So, prepare food and drinks, alright? By drinks, you mean they're going to stay over? Who knows? We won't know until the day itself. Just prepare bedding so they can stay if they need to. Oh, and my dad's been watching his blood pressure recently. Be mindful of the seasoning in the food. Hey, wouldn't it be okay if I ordered something? That's obviously not okay. This is your chance to impress, you know. Show some effort. I believe I always do my best. Huh? You? Doing your best in your usual way? Are you underestimating the job of a housewife? What? What's that supposed to mean? First of all, you're eating food paid for with my money. And you dare to say that you're doing your best? At the very least, you should welcome my parents without any complaints. I didn't say I had any complaints. Even if they suddenly show up, I always treat them properly. Don't get too proud for doing what's expected. Of course, it's a given. But you always complain when my parents come over. Well, of course. They're not my parents after all. Plus, your parents are always nitpicking, and it's exhausting for me. Isn't it the same for me? They're not my parents either. You're already part of my family, so my parents are your parents too, right? You're being nagged because you're an inadequate wife. If you don't like being told off, then you should become a proper wife. You should understand that much by yourself. Well, that might be true, but... Anyway, make sure you take good care of both of them. Your embarrassment is my embarrassment. Understand? I understand. Hey, what was up with that dinner? Both my mom and dad were disappointed. Well, even if you say that, I was careful to reduce the salt. And I even prepared the kind of drink your dad said he likes. Look, the low salt thing is only for my dad. Having us all eat like we're in a hospital isn't satisfying at all. Adding more flavor to our food. You're failing because you can't think of. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not I'm sorry. It's I'm sorry, sir. Yes, I'm sorry, sir. My mom and dad who took the trouble to come here. Don't you feel sorry for disappointing? If you're going to keep saying that, then you should just do it yourself. What? You're the wife here. The housework is your job. You're being supported by me and you're going to fight back? That's not what I mean. I'm just saying if you're going to complain so much, you might as well do it yourself. You're a woman. You can't even earn your own keep. And you're challenging me. It's 100 years too early for that. You don't have to put it like that. A woman like you. If I were to dump you, it would be the end for you. Do you understand that? Dumping me? I'm not an object, you know. Go to the bedroom right now. Huh? What? All of a sudden? Just do it. Take a look at the drawer of my side table. Huh? What's this? It's a divorce paper. I've already filled in my part. Why is there such a thing here? This time, you're getting points deducted, you know. If you get another deduction, I'm going to submit this. What? Well, if you don't want this submitted, make sure you don't upset me, okay? What is this? You mean if you're not pleased, you'll divorce? Is that why you were talking about deductions? Yeah, that's what it means. I'm going to stay at my parents' house tonight. Spend tomorrow reflecting at home. What is this? Hey, tonight, I'm bringing my junior colleague home. You got the dinner and drinks ready. Yes, I understand. This is your chance to make up for the last time. I've been watching you these 2 weeks, and you seem to be trying pretty hard. Yes, thank you. Well, I guess you finally have some awareness as my wife. If only you had been like this from the beginning. That's true. I think so too. Nice, you're speaking politely. It feels like I'm the master of the house. You must be happy to be able to serve me, right? Yes, I suppose so. So, how many people are coming tonight? If there are any allergies or dislikes. Oh, nothing like that. But they're still young. So make something that gives them stamina. Well, meat. Yes, meat. I'll have sashimi and sake. As long as they have beer, they're good. I see. Got it. Well, I'm counting on you. Do your best. Hey. Those guys I brought yesterday, they were praising you. Is that so? That's good to hear. The food was all delicious and they said you're a beauty for your age. Well, you're always trying to look young. That's what makes you my wife. Thank you. The food, well, it's all thanks to me. My advice has helped you improve to this level. Thank you. Hey, you could be a bit more excited, you know. It's rare that I'm praising you. Yes, thank you. Also, they said they want to come again, so I'm counting on you for that too. Yes, I understand. Hey, are you not home again? Didn't I just tell you about this the other day? What? Are you back already? Yes, I am. That's why I'm telling you. Maybe I've been praising you too much lately. You're not getting cocky, are you? I wouldn't do such a thing. Even though you were scolded by me the other day. You haven't prepared dinner or the bath again. Just because I didn't contact you doesn't mean your excuses will work. I'm sorry. Do you want to get another point deduction? Next is divorce, you know. Yes, I suppose. What do you mean, I suppose? There's no way you can divorce me. Even though if you divorce me, you'll be homeless. Well... What? We're already divorced, you know. What? So, we're divorced, okay? Huh? What are you talking about? Don't you notice when you look around the house? My stuff is gone, right? What? Huh? So where? Where are you? I don't need to tell you. In fact, I don't feel like telling you. You, don't mess with me. What the hell are you doing on your own? Huh? Doing whatever I want? Who's been doing whatever they want up until now? What? I'm the head of this household. All you have to do is listen to what I say. That's right. So I've been listening to you all this time, haven't I? That's a matter of course. Don't get cheeky with me, living off my support. That's why I've stepped out from being your dependent and became an individual. And you're still making a fuss about it? Making a fuss? I'll never accept a divorce in the first place. I haven't agreed to it. Huh? What are you saying? You wrote the divorce papers yourself. What? You signed them yourself and prepared them for me, didn't you? Was it a points deduction system, maybe? From my point of view, you were minus 100 points a long time ago, though. What? Who do you think you're talking to? To my former husband who's acting all high and mighty, I guess. Marrying a man like you. I've always regretted. Who do you think you are? I've taken care of you all this time. And you're repaying kindness with ingratitude? Huh? You've taken care of me? You left all the housework to me. All the arrangements for gifts to your parents, too. I picked up your discarded clothes every day. And when you found something you didn't like, you would nitpick and deduct points. What on earth do you think you are? Are you a stopwatch? What? That's what I've been saying is your job. I'm the one who's earning money out there, so it's natural that all authority should be with me. If you say you're earning money, are you bringing home $7,000 a month? If your annual salary is $70,000, I could tolerate that much. You do know how much you make, right? $25,000. Yeah, I thought so. Do you think you have room to spare in your life? You go out drinking whenever you like, and just the fact that you think you can afford to do that is painful for me. That's why you need to save. Why do I have to do all that? You're the one who cut back, right? Then it's your own doing. That's because it's the wife's job. No, it's not my job. To begin with, when I tried to work, you and your parents all together said, it's embarrassing for a wife to work outside the home, didn't you? Being poor is much more embarrassing. You were thinking like that? Yes, of course. I just didn't say it because your pride is unnecessarily high. It's also a hassle when you get defensive. What the hell are you? Am I supposed to take that from you? Of course you are. We're strangers now. How long are you going to play the dominant husband? You're clinging too much to your past glory. The only one who thinks it's glory is you. What are you? What do you plan to do by divorcing me? You're a woman. You can't work. Huh? What are you saying? I've been working for the past few months. What? A former coworker from the company I used to work for started their own business. They invited me to join them. What? You've been working behind my back? You're supposed to be at home all the time, right? I was there, right? I was working from home when you weren't there, and saving a little money. What the hell is that? Trying not to get caught and pretending to be reflective and obedient was tough, you know? It was a test of patience until I found a house. I kept telling myself. So that's what it was. Then you really were deceiving me. You're a truly despicable woman. I don't care what you say. Just the fact of being divorced makes me feel so much lighter. I should have divorced earlier. Hey, are you really okay with this? Divorce means we're no longer a couple. Huh? What's that? It's the best. There may be no greater happiness than this. You. Do you hate me that much? It's not about hate. I can't even breathe the same air. I can't even stand being within 10 kilometers. I don't want to do anything for you. And I don't expect anything from you anymore. So I want to erase you from my memory. Why? Why go that far? Aren't you the one who understands it best? But divorce is embarrassing. In this day and age, being divorced, I think it's more embarrassing to live a married life with a man like you. What? You, how do you plan to live from now on? Didn't I tell you I'm working? I kept quiet because I felt sorry for you, but I almost double your income, you know? Still, why am I being worried about? Huh, double. That's right, so unlike before, I don't have to hold back on going to the beauty salon. And I don't have to ask every time I buy something. I can spend money freely just for myself. Life is not to be thrown away yet. No, that's a lie. Double my income? Also, I have a qualification, you know. It's a rare job. People like me are valued. I understand. I won't say stay a housewife like before. You can do whatever you like with your job. And if both of us work, our lives would be much easier, right? Huh? What are you saying? Do you want me to turn into an ATM after being a housemaid? No, that's not it. Leave everything to you. I'm admitting that it was my fault too, so I'll share the burden too. Share? Wasn't it the woman's job to take care of the house? I used to think that, but not anymore. I'll change my mind too. No need to change your mind. A person who doesn't know what's where in the house from scratch. I don't feel like teaching. I told you, right? I don't want to breathe the same air as you. That might be true, but I'm reflecting on my actions, you know. Are you really going to abandon me like this? Interesting. You're acting as if you're great for reflecting? Oh, poor me, I'm being abandoned? You must have a strong victim mentality, huh? Ew, gross. Gross? You don't have to go that far. But it's true, isn't it? In the end, it's all about you. You don't consider me at all. That kind of man is disliked by everyone, you know. I'm sorry. I admit that I've done a lot wrong. I'm really reflecting. So please, come back to me. Okay, minus points. Huh? I've also had some bad points. What do you mean by also? Also? If I had any faults, where were they? Come on, tell me that. That's, you know, it's a figure of speech. You're thinking, if she's going this far, I don't think I'm wrong, but I'll apologize. Something like. No, it's not like that. No, the thing about human nature is, it doesn't change that easily. That rotten attitude of looking down on women, I bet it'll never change for the rest of your life. Enjoy being divorced forever. That's not true. I will make an effort for you. It's not for me. It's for yourself. I'm a stranger now, and I have no relation to you. Whether you change or not has nothing to do with me, and I'm not interested. So if you're going to change, go ahead and do it on your own. Now I have unpacking to do. Goodbye. Hey. Wait a minute. Hey, listen. Please, come back to me. I blocked my ex-in-laws and Rick's contacts before they could come after me. I had already consulted with my parents about the divorce, so they should be unable to contact them too. Well, we didn't have any property to speak of, and there was no division of property, so I took out only the bare minimum and started my long-awaited single life. However, one of my friends works with Rick, and from what I heard, he shows up every day in a wrinkled shirt and has aged quickly. Mumbling, it was all my fault. Seeing him going down such an unhappy path has lightened my heart a bit.